thing was a beast. 13 in a row we won with that car at one point. It was a bounty. Remember that car?
He stripped the belt off and lost, winning, huh?
Yep.
Got some dirt in the belt. They got it rolling pretty good back there.
Yeah, they were good. But that was like
outside of row number 4, starting 8th, the car Lucas Oil MLRA Series points leader. He's won a handful of championships as well.
Well, folks, it's time for the MLRA late models here at the fair, and they come around and salute everybody here in the stands and you fans there at home, as we've got 22 late models getting ready to kick it off here. And I'm going to go ahead and give you the lineup. We've got Kelly Bowen and David Turner on that front row, Joe Kosiski, John Anderson on the second, Randy McGraw, Bill Coons on the third, Brad Looney, Al Perkey on that fourth row, Kevin Gundiker out of retirement, 6 years, coming back here to race tonight. He's going to be on the inside of that fifth row with Justin Asplin outside, then Shorty Aker, J.D. Hubbard, Matt Johnson, Jack Sullivan, Brandon McCormick, Jason O'Brien, Chris Speaker, Dustin Vance, Joe Walkerhorse, Dustin Walker, Chris Smizer taking a provisional, and David Eckert. That's going to be your lineup. We'll be back with the start here in just a minute. One of your front row starters, Kelly Bowen, has been on a hot streak this year with NCRA. Outside of him, David Turner, local guy with MLRA. Then we got Joe Kosiski and John Anderson outside that front row, and they are ready to go. And here we go with the green flag. No surprise, Kelly Bowen jumping out in the front and falling away. And man, there's a big pile up down here in turn 1 as a bunch of the tail runners a little bit anxious, and got several of them spun out here going into turn 1. With the third start. Once again, Kelly Bowen is going to get a big jump down that front straightaway. I think that was a problem last time. They started in just about the middle between 3 and 4. And flagman Eagle Eye Ernie just didn't care for it. Bowen already with about a 6 to 8 car length lead. Lap 1 with Kosiski, Turner, John Anderson, and I believe that's Randy McGraw, the 25. And already we've got a challenge for that second place as Turner is going to come up and look to the inside of Kosiski. But it ain't going to happen on this lap. Meanwhile, Kelly Bowen opens up a half a straightaway lead. We're really early on here. We're going to be completing the third lap of 25. But already, Kelly Bowen way out to a monster lead already as the pack just now comes off of 4. Track already pretty slicked off, and you can see a little bit of dark area out there. Whether it's taken enough rubber yet or not, I don't know. But now with about 5 down, once again, your leader, Kelly Bowen, as he runs down the back straightaway. He's at the pit gate right now, and Kosiski just comes off a 2 with David Turner in third, John Anderson fourth. And like I say, I'll check this, but I think it's Randy McGraw. No, I'm sorry, it's the 14 of Brad Looney in that 5th spot. Kosiski pulls up, and it looks like he's got a problem. And our second place car will be dropping out. Now that's going to move David Turner up into that second place with John Anderson in third, Brad Looney in fourth, and now the 25 of Randy McGraw. That's Al Perkey in that sixth spot. Perkey in sixth. And here comes your leader, Kelly Bowen, and he's end of the front straightaway. And second place, David Turner just comes off of turn number 4 with John Anderson. Bowen just running away with this right at the moment. Once again, Turner just goes into 3. Bowen comes out of 4. And it won't be probably but about another couple of laps. And Bowen is going to be into lap traffic at the back of the field. Kelly Bowen blistering this track here at State Fair Speedway during the fair. Turner has opened up maybe, let's say, a 10-car length lead over John Anderson. Anderson with about an 8-car length lead over Brad Looney, and Looney with about the same over 5th place, Randy McGraw. And it looks like we have yellow on the speedway. And that humongous lead that Kelly Bowen had will now be erased with no lap cars in between him and second place, David Turner. We'll be back in a minute. 8 laps down, 17 to go. Kelly Bowen, still your leader. David Turner in second. John Anderson third. Brad Looney fourth. Terry McGraw in that 5th spot. Al Perkey in 6th. Bowen leads them down the back straightaway and opens up about a 4-car length lead. John Anderson is going to get around David Turner, and he will take over that second spot. So now it's Bowen, Anderson, Turner, Looney, and McGraw. The top 2 runners pull out away from the field, but you might say Looney has pulled away from Anderson also. Not as big a lead as he had before the yellow, but he's already out to a third of the straightaway. Should be about 10 or 11 down and 14 or 15 to go. Kelly Bowen, your leader. John Anderson second. David Turner third. Brad Looney fourth. Randy McGraw fifth. The field starts to spread out now as Bowen out to probably a 20-car length lead over Anderson. Anderson with maybe 15-car length lead over Turner. Turner 8-car lengths over Looney. Looney about 8-car length lead over Al Perkey now, who has moved into that 5th spot. Perkey into the top 5. No racing for position anywhere. I'd say in the top 15 as the field strung out over the track. Everybody running pretty much down around the bottom. We should be approaching approximately the 15 lap mark here with 10 to go. Kelly Bowen stretching it out. Up behind a lap car, looks to the inside, and the lap car moves inside also. So he closes it up right behind him, and then now is going to pass him coming out of turn 2 on the inside and play it safe. Anderson comes up to the back of the lap car. We'll see what he does. Anderson more or less plays it the same way. Show him a fender, let him know you're there, and then pass him on the inside. Turner goes to the inside of the lap car. Brad Looney's going to do the same thing down the front straightaway. They are about the only two cars that are in raceable positions. Bowen now, as we should have about 5 laps left, has got pretty much of an open track ahead of him. As it's going to be at least 2-3 laps before he catches any more lap cars. So his race, without any mechanical failure, is going to be just find your way around here, play it safe, as he's got a 20 to 25 car length lead over second place John Anderson. The white flag is in the air as Kelly Bowen will take that flag. And once again, he's still got about 10 car lengths between him and lap traffic, so he will probably just lay back and surely not get involved with these guys as Anderson closes up somewhat. But it is going to be Kelly Bowen, John Anderson in a distant third. Looks like David Turner, Brad Looney, and Al Perkey up from the 8th starting spot is going to finish in that 5th spot. Here comes your winner, Kelly Bowen, out of the car. Henderson, Colorado. He comes a long ways to race here at the fairgrounds. But your winner here as he spanks these boys with the MLRA. Kelly Bowen, your winner for the big race here at State Fair Speedway as the fair comes to an end here tonight with these two races. But once again, Kelly Bowen, Henderson, Colorado.